Hi there. Okay, today I'm going to create a new look from Dior from the Spring collection with my palette House of Greens. As you can see, very nice colors with a light pink highlighter, a silver color, darker green, a lighter green and a grass green in the middle. I'm also wearing Dior vernis Majesty. Really like the color, but I must say I have quite light skin, and I can imagine that if you have tinted skin or colored skin, that it will even look more beautiful on you. Yesterday I was wearing the Glory shade, and I must say that I like this a little bit more with my type of skin. Okay. I'm also going to use the lip gloss fastest for this look, and I've been using the blush from Sisley, and it's a blush with highlighter, and it's called L'Orchidée Rose. Really like this one. Okay, I'm going to put the light pink shade on the moving eyelid. I'm going to put it all over the lid. I haven't used it yet, so for me it's also new what it will do. This is a very subtle satin shade that I'm putting over my eyelid. So on the other side. So, okay. And then I will use the light silver shade and put it on the outside of the moving eyelid. What I like about these shades, and I also saw it with the House of Pinks yesterday, is that they're not that shiny, but they're not matte either. So it's a very nice satin look. Okay, and then I'm going to take the lighter green and put that all over the lid up to the eyebrow. Not all up to the eyebrow, but just below. So like this. I must say I've never thought that I would like greens on my eyes, because I have green eyes, so normally I choose for the purple kind of taupey shades. And my first green palette was 2014 fall, also from Dior, and which is called Jardin. And actually I was surprised because I really kind of liked it on my eyes. So even though my eyes are green and they always say that you need to choose complementary colors, I must say that I really like it. So, and yesterday I used as a base for my eyes, I used MAC cream color base. But I must say I really don't like that as a base because the makeup went creasing all over in the eyelid. And so I just prefer to use my every day primer, and it's not a primer actually, but it's the color Bone from Bobbi Brown here, and that's a very good shade just to put under your eyeshadow, and it's preventing your eyeshadow to crease, or really, yeah, it's really good. Okay, I'm putting the darker green shade here in the crease. I must say, while I'm creating this look, I think this is quite similar to the Jardin look. So if you already have the Jardin for fall 2014, if you've bought that one, I think that you can create this look with that palette as well, and this might just be redundant. And I thought that for the House of Pinks, I thought that I could really create that with my palette, with my, I believe my Rose Porcelain palette. And I was surprised because it was still different because of the matte color, the matte pink color that's in that palette. But this one, I feel like this is getting a little bit similar to the Jardin look. Okay, I'm going to blend the darker color. Blend it out nicely. As well on the left side. Yeah, I feel it's a little bit of a pity that I bought this palette. And that's not because I don't like it, but as I said, it's quite similar to the Jardin look from fall 2014. Yeah, actually what I forget to do now, I'm going to put the darker shade as well here up a little bit because I don't want to wear eyeliner this time. With the Jardin look I wore eyeliner, but I'm now going to try it without. So I'm going to put the darker shade here up to the end of the eyebrow, as you can see. So it's for about 1/3 of my eyelid, and then lifting it up to the eyebrow and putting it here again in the crease. So, also doing it on the left side. Must say the green is very pigmented, so that's nice. Really works very well. Okay, blending it out again. Once on the lid, it turns out, yeah, you see it from a distance, it's green, but if I look at from a little bit closer, it seems a little bit blue, and that's the same for the Jardin palette. I must say it's quite a dark look for spring actually, because I like the House of Pinks that I wore yesterday better. However, okay, I'm going to use the darker shade on a MAC 214, and I'm going to put that just below the lash line. Like this. And connect it here to this wing. Do it on the other side as well. Just one time with the blending brush again. This is a very nice brush, and it was in one of my keepsakes brush kits for the holidays, and it was in the white one, and it's a 224 short edition, and I really like this brush because it's really blending everything out very nicely. And I must say, maybe I buy a large one day, because it's always nice to have more than one of the brushes that you really like. Okay, and then I'm going to put the light pink. I'm going to put it just under the brow. Here, as a highlighter actually. I'm also going to put it here over this part of my eyelid again, just to intensify it again. The light pink. Must say the pink is not that pigmented. And I was using House of Pinks yesterday, and there's also a very light matte pink shade in it. And I must say it's better than this one. But Yeah, you might notice overall I'm not that enthusiastic about this palette as I am for the House of Pinks, but maybe that is again because it's so similar to what I've already had. Okay, this is the lighter green shade, and I'm going to put it here along the lower lashes. Okay, and then I'm going to use my wimper curler, and it's from Tweezerman, and I bought it yesterday. My older one was it broke down, and maybe because it was a very cheap one that I bought, I'm not sure. But now I decided to buy one from Tweezerman, and it's this one. Now, very interesting. I'm just going to curl my wimpers, my lashes. I'm sorry for that. Wimpers is the Dutch word for it. So, and then put Helena Rubinstein sexy lashes on top of it. Yeah, I really like the look, so that's not the case. But I really want to say to you, if you've already got the Jardin palette, then don't buy the House of Greens because it's very, very similar. Maybe I'm going to try to vary a little bit with the colors to apply it in a different way, and maybe then I can still create something different with it. But I think right now I really feel like I bought something twice. Okay, I'm really happy that I've got a wimper curler again, a lash curler. Sorry for that, because I always used it, and then if you suddenly don't have one, it's I'm missing out on that. Okay, this is my lip maximizer. I don't want to use that one. I'm going to use the fastest, the 154 from Dior, so that's also for the spring collection, and I really like this. And as you see, it's also um, it's also in the same shade as the nail polish, so that really goes well together. Okay, put some on my lips. So, and that's the result of the House of Greens look. I really like it. I feel like I can go out to party right now, and it's just a lazy Sunday, but I really like it, and I see you next time. Bye bye.